What's up, guys? It's me, Quindarius Dingle, that's the third. And I'm about to show you how to make the finest sandwich this side of East Egg. Not to be confused with West Egg or New Egg. No, this is East Egg. Now, let me get this plate up in here. Alright, now. Wablamo, plate. Baby, we love plates up in here. Alright? Let me just get on my ingredients out. Hey. Now don't you worry. I assure you, you are gonna love to eat this right here. This beautiful, delectable sandwich. All right. So you got the bread, right? Now I'm gonna put on the bread, okay? Now gonna get this cheese, all right? See, that reminds me of the time that I went fishing, right? And I was fishing, I found three, okay? 3 birds, all right, walking down the street, okay? Like I don't even know how they got a street in there, right? But there was three birds, all right? Now they might have been like pigeons or cardinals or something, but there were 3 birds walking down the street, okay? No, wait, what's it called when you got a street that's I see this is some jam, right? I guess you just gotta drip that on, right? That's good stuff, right? Feel that jam? Alright, now, hold on, while we're doing this, right? We're gonna have this nice accompaniment. Now, let me tell you what we're accompanying this by, right? We got some soup, okay? That's the best soup you ever seen, okay? I call it dubious broth, okay? And you come take some water, alright? And you're gonna pour it in a nice, goodly amount, alright? See, when there was some birds, right, and they were walking down the street that way, right? They were talking to me, okay? Now hold on, let me I gotta. So that's the front one, right? Okay, so we gotta. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. So we got some turning it up, all right? Now, nice and good, nice and juicy, nice and swaggy. All right. We'll go back to our nice sandwich right here, okay? Put your jam on. Let me put a bit more on there. Yeah, get that off. Let me wipe that off on the bread. Hey, yeah, wiping it off on the bread, right? That's an important step, okay? You cannot miss that part. Cannot miss the wiping off on the bread, all right? Now, you understand? I was saying to these 3 birds, like, hey, what you doing? You can't walk there. Alright, like it's not allowed. That's against the law, right? But like there's some birds, right? So birds don't know what they're doing, right? Now, that's really too bad, right? And that's kind of the problem with the things today, right now, because see, there's some birds, okay? And the birds, they are trying to get you, all right, to go and walk like them, right? They want you to walk with them, right? But I don't want to walk with the birds, right? Because they're birds, right? They're gonna take from you, right? Oh man, can't close tight. All right, we got some right, some nice heat. See this right here? Kraut. You're gonna need some of that kraut, okay? You got to find a bite to it. Got a nice kick. Oh, finally got it open, right? Now, I'll tell you something. Another way that you're gonna want to see, this is the thing, right? This is why you got the price of eggs keep going up, right? Because the birds don't want to give you any eggs anymore, right? All they want to do, okay, is they want to keep eating, right? And they want to get fat, okay? They don't want to give you eggs, right? You can't do that anymore, right? Because like we live here, okay? Like I am, like I'm a person, you know. I should not have to listen, right, to what the birds want to do, right? Because I'm some birds. They don't want to listen. They don't know anything, all right? Now, got that bread on there, right? It's now sealed up. But guess what? We are not done yet. Now, cause this another part, right? It's got the kick earlier, right? And the kraut. But that's not the only kick you're gonna get, right? It's got some moutarde, all right? Mustardo. I gotta get on. Get on some of that moutardo, right? Now, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Jimmy. Come on there. I know you can do it, Jimmy. Like, man, I know you know what I'm saying, right? I'm saying with the trees, right? Trees don't want to give us no more fruits, cause the trees think that they got rights now, all right? The trees think that they all of a sudden, right? Just cause we building windmills, all right? Cause like if we building windmills, right? The trees don't want us to build windmills. Cause see the windmills, right? They're taking all the air that the trees want to breathe, right? Cause the trees don't care about us, right? They don't care about the air we breathe in. They only care about the windmills, right? And see these windmills, right? Who owns the windmills? Huh? It's the birds. That's why they're shaped like that. That's why they got see them big wings they got? Yeah, they got wings. Only a bird would actually want to make a windmill like that. Only a bird would want to want to like spin around. Like spread its wings. Like one of them, right? Like the birds were building the windmills, right? Like in their own home, right? See this baloney? It's baloney, okay? Hey homie, it's baloney. Now you put it right on here on top, okay? Okay, now you're done. And that's all there is to it right now. Let's go spin it back, all right? Let's go throw it back. Let me tell you, okay? So we out here, right? Start with the bread, okay? Okay, the bread down right here. On top of the bread, you got the American cheese, okay? And you got the jam, the kraut, other bread, a mustard, and bologna. All right? That's the good stuff, right? That is what your mama wants you to have, all right? Delicioso. Now, now look, we're not done yet, all right? We just need to let's have a little marination. Let it sit in sauce for a while, right? While we're gonna let it sit in its sauce, we're gonna let it marinate. Here's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna look right over here. Alright, see this? See this pot? See how it's cooking? Yeah, it's cooking. You know it's cooking. Alright? And when you know it's cooking, you see some steam coming out, right? And that's how you know it's cooking, right? See, here's the thing, right? The birds don't want you to know that, right? Because the birds, right? The birds know, right? That you put them in a soup, okay? Right? The birds, they're gonna go in a soup, okay? And then you are gonna eat that soup. But the birds don't want you to put them in a soup because the birds don't want you to eat the soup that's made of bird, alright? See, the birds, right? They want you, okay? They just want you to go in the river and eat the fishes, right? That's why they were strutting around. That's why they were strutting around like they own the place, like they own all the fishes, right? Alright? Now the fishes, right? The fishes in the river, right? Because the birds were walking like down the street that way, right? When I was trying to fish in the river, right? Now the birds, right? The birds, okay? Now they were looking, right? You see their heads, they go left, they go right, right? You know what I'm saying? They go left, they go right. That's what the birds do. They're gonna look around themselves, right? And when the birds look around themselves, that's when they're gonna see, okay? That's when they're gonna see the fish. And they're gonna see the fishermen, right? Here's what the birds do, right? Now the birds, you know how the birds are in the trees, right? The birds are all hopping around, they're all squawking around. But here's the thing, though. The birds, they in the trees, right? The birds are only on one side of the trees, okay? You ever see this, right? You ever sit down, right? You sit down by the lake, by the river, right? And you're gonna sit down by the river, and then the birds are gonna be by the trees, and the trees are gonna be on the other side of the river, right? The birds are gonna be by the trees on the other side. They're never on your side, okay? You never hear the birds behind you. You only hear the birds in front of you. And you wanna know why? That's how they kind of scare the fish, right? Because the birds know that you're gonna eat the fish. So the birds gotta get the fish over to your side, right? When the birds get the fish over to your side, then you're gonna catch the fish, and then you're gonna eat them, and then they don't have to share their land. They don't gotta share their property, right? It's in the backyard, okay? They don't want the birds in their backyard. They They don't want the other birds. I see. Here's what I'm saying, right? Cause the fishes, okay? The fishes, alright? They want to live with the trees, alright? Like the fishes want to climb, right? They want to go swim up there. You know, see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the tree is here, okay? You got the tree right here, okay? And the fish is in the water, and the fish wants to jump out of the water, get on the tree, and go whoop up 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 up. See, and now they're in the tree now. What you gonna do with a fish in a tree? See, that's what the birds don't want, because then the birds gotta fight them out. The birds gotta knock them down, right? That's what see.